Today I will be reading Elmer and the Rainbow by David McKee. Elmer, the patchwork elephant, was in a cave, sheltering from a storm. With him were other elephants and birds. "Thunder and lightning are exciting," said Elmer, "and after the storm we might see a rainbow." When the storm had stopped, Elmer and the birds went outside. Elmer felt drops on his head. "Oh," he said, "it's still raining." "Perhaps it's the rainbow crying," said a bird. "It's come out too soon and lost its colors. Look!" In the sky was a pale shape. "A rainbow without colors," said Elmer. "That's awful. We must do something. I'll give it my colors." "To do that, you'll have to find where it touches the ground," said a bird. "Nobody knows where that is." "Well, what are we waiting for?" said Elmer. "Let's start searching. You go that way and I'll go this." So, what do we think is the reason that Elmer is so upset in the beginning of this story? And what do you think that his solution is going to be? What did he say that he was going to do to fix this problem? "What are you looking for, Elmer?" called Lion. "The end of the rainbow," said Elmer. "Have you seen it?" "Which end?" said the Lion. "Either end," said Elmer. "The rainbow's lost its colors. I can give it mine if we can find the end." "A rainbow without colors? That's serious," said the Tiger. "Come on, Lion, we'd better search. You two rabbits, we'll roar when we find it," said the Tiger. A little later, Elmer met Giraffe. "Elmer," she said, "there's something strange in the sky." "That's the rainbow," said Elmer, and he told her about the lost colors. "Can you see where it touches the ground?" Giraffe stretched very high. "No, I can't," she said. "What will happen to you, Elmer, if you give it your colors?" she asked. But Elmer was already on his way to get the elephants. The elephants were still in the cave. "We're not coming out with that thing in the sky," they said. But when Elmer explained the problem, the elephants were keen to help. "What about Elmer? What happens if he gives away his colors?" asked an elephant. "I suppose he'll be like us," said his friend. "Better that than a colorless rainbow." Elmer was with the monkeys when the birds returned. "No luck so far," they said. "We'll keep looking." "Nobody can find the end of the rainbow," said a monkey, "but it will be fun to try." By the time Elmer arrived at the river, everyone was looking for the rainbow. "Hello, fish," he called. "I don't suppose you know where the rainbow starts, do you?" "Usually at the waterfall," said the fish. "But today there's some pale thing there." "That's the rainbow," said Elmer. "Come on to the waterfall." Sure enough, a colorless rainbow was coming from the waterfall. The search was over. Elmer, the fish, and the crocodiles called loudly to the other animals. Then, without waiting, Elmer went behind the waterfall. Do you think that the other animals would have believed Elmer if they hadn't have seen it for themselves? By the time the other animals arrived, Elmer was out of sight. Colors gradually began to appear in the rainbow. "Hurrah!" cheered the animals. "But what about Elmer?" whispered an elephant. As if in answer, Elmer appeared from behind the waterfall. He still had colors. The animals cheered again. "But Elmer," said an elephant, "you gave them your colors to the rainbow. How can you still have them?" Elmer chuckled. Some things you can give and not lose any. Things like happiness or love or my colors. What do you think that Elmer meant when he said some things you can give and not lose any? What are some of the things that Elmer said that you can give and not lose? And then what are some examples that you can think of? On the way home, Tiger said, I wondered if the rainbow would be patchwork. Elmer grinned. Don't even think about it, said Lion. We have enough trouble with a patchwork elephant. This time, Elmer laughed out loud. So, do you think that Elmer taught the other animals an important lesson? And can anyone give me a circumstance in which you could give something that you have to help someone else? And that was Elmer and the Rainbow by David McKee.